Right, so guys, what's up? Well, let's start the day with this big pothole right here. Check it out. So this is the kind of road. The people coming from the opposite side, then this is like just a part of the problem. And look at that. This is really bad. Check it out. So yeah, so this is what happens, like major part of Mumbai, and you have this monorail walk going above, and you have this kind of situation below. It's really absurd, very ironic. So this is a common sight in Mumbai when you look at potholes. Yeah, this has been a problem which has been plaguing Mumbai since like many years. Unfortunately, this stretch which you see right here, it has been repaired, and this was like one of the worst stretches of road to have ever existed, but now it is nice and clean. It's all because of this. They have put these huge concrete slabs. Okay, and that's what I'm talking about. ये जो concrete slabs है, ये बड़े बड़े slab होते हैं, वो लगाने से ना potholes नहीं रहेंगे. मतलब उनका intensity, उनका frequency कम हो जाएगा. Whereas this kind of road, this tarmac, ये जो डांबर का बना हुआ है, this road will not. See, look at this. This will come off. Look at that. This is gonna come off very soon, and it's a quite a temporary adjustment and arrangement. Look at this. There's a huge pothole right there, and such potholes, they cause a lot of damage to the vehicle as well as the person who is riding a bike, and सब बहुत issues होते हैं. तो अभी ये देख रहे हो यहाँ पे these are slabs. This is a concrete slab, and this is what we require. But why don't they put concrete slabs everywhere? That's the question. And the most clear answer to that is that Mumbai is a city which has been planned by the British. Okay, and there's a lot of stuff that is underneath this city which is disorganized chaos. Now look at this. 1 second. Look at this. This is such a haphazard arrangement. So yeah, so this is basically a disorganized kind of chaos, because there's a lot of wiring, cables, drainage, ये सब ना नीचे से जाते हैं और यहाँ पे कुछ planning नहीं है. Check this out. Look at this, then this. Yeah. So there's a lot of drainage lines, and look at that. Oh god. There are a lot of drainage lines and cables and whatnot underneath these roads, and अगर कुछ problem हुआ, if someday some problem arises because of those things, then they have to dig up the roads, and for that, you know, they need some easier kind of material to go through. So basically they make roads with like keeping in mind the temporary arrangement and all those kind of things. Check this out. So if they put concrete slabs everywhere, now look at these slabs. These slabs are hardly going to face any potholes in future, but if they put these slabs everywhere, then what will happen is, in case someday some problem arises, like there's some cables or some drainage line that needs to be reworked or repaired, then this is a huge task. Look at this. Now this is a patchwork between the concrete slab. This is a patchwork, and that means this concrete slab was opened up. Now these are paver blocks. These are going to cause a lot of. Look at that. Oh my god, look at this. So ऐसा है, this is like just like a trailer I'm showing you, and this exists like on a large scale, like an industrial level. If you go to places like out on the outskirts, now this is a town area. If you go to the suburbs, or if you go to places like Kalyan, Dombivli and all those kind of places, it is going to get worse. Trust me, it's going to get worse. So Yeah, and this is like the massive encroachment that had taken place, and they have not destroyed it. I don't know why. Maybe some builder had issued orders, but this is a good thing. I hope they have relocated the people. But anyways, look at this pothole, right? So this is a very common sight in Mumbai, and so the best solution for tackling potholes in Mumbai is like putting those concrete slabs on the road. But I told you, right? I told you what is the issue of putting concrete slabs. It is a relatively like a very it's a slab basically, and they are not just like packing stuff in it. It's a one unit, and it is a very high density kind of thing, and so they find it very difficult to dig it up, and it is very expensive also. These slabs are very expensive, and it's not like डांबर क्या मतलब इधर ही उन लोग उसको गर्म करते हैं, ये करते हैं, फिर उसके ऊपर रोड रोलर घुमा देते हैं. But now the situation is such that it like there are a lot of towers that are coming up in Mumbai. So there are the low-lying areas have been created. A lot of low-lying areas have been created because generally when a person like makes towers, he makes it on elevated land. So when the land is elevated, automatically like when there's rainfall, the water flows. The water flows. The water flows to the surrounding areas, and because of that there is water logging. And water logging की वजह से ना वो जो roads है, they become weaker, and massive erosion takes place, and because of that there is like a lot of damage that have been caused to our roads. So yeah, and you can see here there are paver blocks here, and there is a concrete slab, and it's like a jigsaw puzzle. There's no uniformity, disorganized chaos. So that is what is creating a problem. Now if you ask me like who can repair this, see, this stuff is not going to be repaired no matter which political party comes into power, because right now there is a video on YouTube showing like this RJ Malishka who is like singing songs against a particular political party. Now I am apolitical, I am not taking sides of any political party, but generally what happens here is that suppose some other political party has come into power other than the current one, okay, and that political party is going to face the same issues. It's not that it will like solve this problem, because this problem is not going to be solved no matter how hard they try, unless and until they rework the drainage lines and whatever cables that have gone underneath these roads. This problem will never get solved, all right? And even if they try to solve it like deliberately, like they put these slabs, then it is going to cause a big infrastructure and a kind of a maintenance nightmare for them, because drainage lines and all those kind of things, they need to be, and the cables and all of whatever, they need to be reworked, they need to be maintained, they need to be repaired time and again, because 10 years or 15 years down the line they will need to be like repaired and all those kind of things. So that's the reason why these people prefer dambar ka roads, these tar roads. So, and this is a nightmare. This paver blocks, they have like literally screwed up with the budget, and it's really a big joke that 40 crore rupees, there's a budget of 40 crore rupees for filling up the potholes every year, and it's really a joke, man, because in which country do you see all this? Okay, and this budget is only for the city of Mumbai, so it's a big nightmare here. So you see what I mean here, that this is 5 gardens, and you can see the concrete slabs here. There is not a single pothole except for the sides of the road, okay, but that is like they have like थोड़ा सा mix वहाँ पे हुआ है इसके लिए, but the uniformity because of these slabs is, it gives additional strength. There is hardly any erosion, तो अच्छे से बैठ जाता है। देखो यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं दिखेगा आपको वैसे, potholes, it's just like a plain road which is very much fun to drive on and ride your bike on. And these occasional speed breakers, so they are like a big nuisance, but they are for your own safety, because people, like, when they see such a good road, they tend to ride it very fast. Yeah, so I was talking about like how people are playing the blame game, when in reality the people who are blaming others, they too know the reality. It's a very odd way to put it, but they know everything. It is very ironic. They know everything, in spite of knowing everything, that this problem is very hard to get solved, and for all the right reasons. See, when you think about it practically, I explained it to you, right? What is the issue, and why they aren't able to put these concrete slabs everywhere. Now look at this. Now this is a big joke again. Paver blocks, these are meant for the footpath, and look at this. This is really one of the worst things I've ever seen, man. Look at the entire road is full of paver blocks, and this is not even a footpath. Come on. So yeah, so instead of like blaming political parties, because the other political party, even if it comes in power, it is not going to solve them. It is going to face the exact same issues. The only difference between these political parties is that one political party is like in power for 5 years, yeah, for maybe 10-15 years, and the other will be a new entrant into it, and it will get in new contractors, and the new contractors will screw up the roads even more, and ultimately what will happen is this nightmare is going to create, this is going to last for another 10-15 years. So now what we need now is that we need to think about this like collectively, like instead of like this political party blaming the other political party, like you are messing with the budget, and you are like doing corruption and all those instead of doing all that, just for the sake of winning the election and all those kind of things. They should work collectively and solve this problem.